Panel said it was quite light and restrained, a lady's eyeliner perhaps. So I took objection to that sort of stereotype that says smoky whiskies are for men only. So this is called Isle of Peat. I love Peat. Don't tell me Islers aren't for ladies. That women only go for Speyside sweeties, fragrant lowlands or husky highland drams. You girls care for nothing but frippings and flirting. Come, sisters, raise a glass to the core of it, to grit gripping earth, the fundamental fire and soul of it, to bravery and bandages, to iodine's kind sting, to salvaged pride. Bless us with beach bonfires, with ash and burnt sticks, hazy hot sand, seaweed sculptures, mussels, smoked fish and smoky bacon crisps. All hail to tough and birch and creosote, to moss and rope and motorboats, the fireworks matchbox afterglow, the mangrove creek's old brackish flow. Sure, breathe into it a magic puff of pollen and to release the spirit fresh from the spring, an angel delighting in aromatic air and water, but for Pete's sake, don't deny the earth and fire of the goddess. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to introduce Richard Medrington, who is currently performing at the New Jersey Performing Arts Centre in a production of The Man Who Planted Trees. He is a puppeteer. I first met him at a poetry slam in Edinburgh in 2003, and we were married not that long after that. And I was on the panel of judges at this slam, and believe it or not, this is the poem that won him the slam.
When you were ready.
I used to have a chronic cough. I wrote a poem about my cough. This is the poem about my cough. The doctor listened to my chest and gave me a prescription for some medicine to make my cough more productive. I took it to the chemist lady, who asked me if I was pregnant or unemployed or taking some other form of medication. I said no, but I once had a letter from Borneo. She said that was okay. The medicine tasted quite nice at first, but then it made me shake my head and make a wobbling sound. It didn't make me drowsy, I noticed. It let me get on with my normal daily routine as promised on the box. But although its demulcent action did swiftly soothe and protect my sore, irritated throat, it stirred up a lot more than just phlegm and catarrh. It stirred up all sorts of slimy and gelatinous words like paradigm, and wonderfully extruded example it was too. A couple of spasms and up came some lumpy analgesic with bits of food. This was quite painless and left me with a little something to chew on. Then, fatty and corpuscular, a great gob of bureaucracy, I hawked and spat a short, squat, quite possibly carcinogenic ombudsman upon the parquet floor. The next act was like a sea urchin, a sharp and pointed little Rimsky-Korsakov that had been causing a nasty rattle in my wind section. Then finally, reluctantly, a thud, a fa, a fac, a fact, a factor, a factory, a fully automated factory, already working to capacity, turning out 50 units an hour. Now that is what I call a productive cough! Thank you very much. And that poem is called Great Expectoration. And now we're to finish, we're going to do a poem together. This poem was not written by us, it was written about 100 years ago by a poet called Hilaire Belloc. and it's called Tarantella. Do you want to tell us what a Tarantella is?
Tarantella is a dance for two people that speeds up as it goes on. Some people say it's the dance that you do when you've been bitten by a tarantula. Others say it's the dance you should do in order to cast the poison out of your body. And so we're going to do this together. We need to swap sides. We need to swap sides because we've memorised this, and some of our learning time was in bed, and this is my sound. It just feels better that way.
Do you remember?
I'm not ready.
Oh, you're not ready.
Okay. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? And the tedding and the spreading of the straw for a bedding, and the fleas that tease in the high Pyrenees, and the wine that tasted of Qatar, and the cheers and the jeers of the young muleteers under the vine of the dark veranda. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? And the cheers and the jeers of the young muleteers who hadn't got a penny and who weren't paying any, and the hammer at the doors and the din, and the hip-hop hat, the clap of the hands to the twirl of the swirl of the girl gone chancing, glancing, dancing, backing and advancing, snapping of the clap to the spin, out and in, and the ting-tong tag of the guitar. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? Nevermore, Miranda, nevermore. Only the high peaks hoar, and Aragon a torrent at the door. No sound in the walls of the halls where falls the tread and the feet of the dead to the ground. No sound but the boom of the far waterfall like doom. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? And the telling and spreading of the straw for a bedding with fleas that tease and the high Pyrenees and the wine that tastes of the tar, and the jeers, the young and tears under the vine of the dark veranda. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? And the cheers, the young and tears who hadn't got a penny and who weren't paying any, and the hammer of the doors in the din, and the hip-hop bat, the clap of the hands, swirl and swirl, the girl gone chancing, dancing, dancing, back in, advancing, snapping, clap to the spin, out and in, and the ting-tong tang of the guitar. Do you remember an inn, Miranda? Do you remember an inn? Nevermore, Miranda, nevermore. Only the high pigs hoar, and Aragon a torrent at the door. No sound in the walls of the halls where falls the tread of the feet of the dead to the ground. No sound but the boom of the far waterfall like doom.